Today I'm gonna show you how to make another culprit bass, which sounds like this. Yeah. It's just one massive, no resampling, obviously, with a whole bunch of effects, which I'm gonna disable to let you know what it sounds like without them. So yeah, that's pretty different. The effects make a huge difference in the sound. I'm just gonna show you everything I did. I'm not gonna remake the entire thing because I couldn't get it right, even if I tried. On the first oscillator, scrapyard, with the value, you can see the values up here, 66%, and those two full. This one doesn't matter because the filters are set to all the way to serial, so it goes through both of them. And this is all the way down, so it actually goes through both of them 100%. I don't know. And then it's pitched down 2 octaves and then pitched up 12 centi. I don't remember the name of it, but 12 of these. I don't know. Then the next one, all the way to square on the first one. Both of those full. Then 2 octaves down and then 12 up, just to kind of detune it. Then the last one, another scrapyard on full, and I don't know why this isn't full, but doesn't matter. And this one full. And 24 down, no detuning. And on the first one, the ring mod, well, there's some detuning on the ring mod just to give it some more texture. Then phase on the third one, and then position on the second one. If you want to see the values. And no white noise or anything. Then the filters. First one, band reject, which I'm automating with this. You can see the values. I'm gonna probably have a download for this anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then another one, band pass, which is something I found that works with Reese's, is when you have a band reject going backwards and then have a band pass going forwards, or like band pass opening and then band reject kind of going lower. That seems to work pretty nicely. And what's creating that warble is the frequency shifter. When you put the dry wet on 50% exactly, and then it's easier if you put a macro on the pitch, put it on 50%, and then put it up just a little bit, so you can really get some very tiny movement on it. Some people just move the pitch just by itself, but it's really hard to get that kind of right kind of warble. So with this, I can create this kind of effect. Which is pretty cool. And then delay is something a completely new thing I'm trying to use, and kind of making this kind of vinyl scratch sound. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And the cutoff and blah blah. Then in effects we have Teletube, and I have another macro on there. chorus assembler, which I use a lot with Reese's. If you want to see those values. Then some more high end and some reducing on the mids and some increased lows. The main envelope is pretty basic, and I don't think I did anything to that. Then here I have two voices with kind of panning going on, so that it creates kind of more stereo white sound. And here, actually, this does nothing if you have this thing on, so I don't know why I did that. You can hear it does nothing. No difference. And here I just kind of move these around. These are basically just the phases of each of the oscillators. They can make some pretty nice things with, especially with growls, but when it's already detuning so much, it doesn't really matter because the phase is gonna overlap anyway. That's pretty much it for the patch. I had a LFO just kind of moving random stuff just to give it some more movement, but that's not super necessary, I don't think. And yeah, I'm gonna have a download for this. Then the effects, which make a huge difference. Make it friggin' huge. First one, I had something, but I disabled it, so never mind that. I'm probably not gonna have a download for these, so don't ask for it. So for the first one, I have an EQ. I don't know how to explain it, just that's what it's doing. I guess I should disable the rest. So kind of increasing the lows and some of the mids and the highs. Because as you can probably notice, the sound doesn't have that much high without the effects. Then the effects kind of create that crunch, which brings me to Camel Fat, which is what's basically creating all the high end. Without the Camel Fat, the entire sound kind of sounds like shit. It adds so much. Cannot survive in a world of Reese's without Camel Fat. And I have the flanger on and the magic EQ, even though I hate it usually, but I guess I used it for some reason. And I usually don't have to mix all the way up because I don't know, creates maybe too much distortion even. And then I had the low pass on, even though it's not doing anything, so that doesn't matter. And this one's up 19, 28, 27. Next, another EQ. You can never have too many EQs. Kind of doing stuff more precisely here. You can see the values, there's no need to explain any of that. Then this chorus, which is my favorite chorus plugin. Just makes it overall bigger. Kind of just random values. I don't even know why I did any of that. Another review, guess like I said. With Reese's, you need to put down a lot of some of the mids, because some of the mids create some really weird kind of phase effects that you don't want, and sometimes some of the transients just like pop out and just sound really annoying. Then reverb. Oh, did not mean to do that. I have no idea where it was. Whatever. 6% only, so barely any. And then my favorite, Maximus. Yeah. Just have no stereo separation in the lows. That's what you need, mostly. Yeah. That's it. Hope you like the sound. I completely forgot to show you guys how to do the actual automation of everything. So let me show you that. So this is the cutoff. Gosh, you can barely see any of that. Color, let's have it. Sure. Oh my god. So yeah, it's just whatever. With the delay, you want to do kind of these sharp curves, because the thing is, when you go upwards, it slows down, and when you come back down, it speeds up. It's hard to explain. You get it if you play around with it, but you want to do really sharp cuts with this one. Then the frequency shift, so basically the warble. And then tube, the Modask. Yeah. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the sound. Catch you next time.